So I have another match showcasing the power of Rollercoaster. The spawns are kind of whatever. On this map you can literally spawn however you want on this map. Like spawns on this map. This map has the most flexible spawns out of every map in the game. Like you can spawn wherever you want and it's fine. So even straight line or like, yeah, it really doesn't matter. So anyway, I spawn it at second stop because I want to turn it on, and that's like the important part of the strategy. When everybody else can spawn whatever they want, whatever they are safe to kite, or yeah, it's kind of whatever. Just don't spawn on top of each other and pick a spot where you can kite. Then you're fine. Doesn't really matter. You can spawn top left, top bottom left, left, middle top, like whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Just know how to kite in that area. Okay, so power of Rollercoaster. Let's see. So this is the S1 Nightwatch. Let's see his build. I haven't checked his build. I mean, I know from the match somewhat what it is. Okay, so trump card attention with warp, mischievous. Oh damn, yeah. Okay, for me, for the wildling. One in berserker, one in claustrophobia, and double tolerance. Okay, if you're bringing tolerance for a wildling, I'm sorry, but no, don't do that. This is a waste. No, that's completely pointless. The mischievous is okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine, but this thing, the double tolerance is pointless. And claustrophobia because he wants a draw, I guess. He's scared. Okay, so let me see my build. Yeah, BT flywheel, I run flywheel with symbiotic and empathy because I want to get to the chair fast. One in healing, one in brewing effect because rescuers with brewing effects are good. And also with healing they're good, so yeah. Especially wildling is good with healing. So this spawns, I just get on my board and I go turn on the stop. He kind of pressures me, so I take a bit of a roundabout route, but I still go up there and make it green. And he's looking for Lucky Guy in God Kite, but he loses Tinnitus and he gets counter-rotated to the Rollercoaster, so he just goes back. And Lucky Guy, thankfully, he's not fucking stupid like most randoms, and he just takes the Rollercoaster. He just instantly goes on Rollercoaster. And now this guy is just a walking hunter for a whole 50 seconds until he gets warp. He's just walking across the map doing nothing. Meanwhile, Embalmer has Cypher at 50... No, is that Embalmer? Or I think that's Novelist at 50%, Embalmer is at 30%. So anyway, at this point, Novelist should be moving away from the Cypher and keep rotating, but he's a bit late and he gets warped on, which is okay, fine, whatever. Could have done better, but... Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention, both sides kind of play bad this match, but yeah, it evens out, because both sides kind of play bad, but anyway, the strategy is still good and it still showcases the power of Rollercoaster. So he's kiting, goes upstairs and dies without getting booked. Almost has a book. So the down is at like 1 minute 30 seconds, which is, blink is at 60 seconds, which is 1 minute, so it's half a minute longer than a blink down. The ciphers aren't great because there was a lot of rotation involved, but they're still good, and you have to consider the fact that after 3 minutes 20 seconds, something like that, I think it's 3 minutes 22 seconds for whatever reason or whatever, but accelerated decoding starts, so you want to delay the first down as much as possible, because when accelerated decoding starts, when ciphers start, they're 30% faster, so that's good. This book was completely wasted in Tide, I'm not gonna lie. You should have just taken Tide and died next to me, and I'm trying to ping him, I think. Okay, I'm pinging. Okay, I'm going now. Yeah, stay put, I'm coming. I'm pinging that I'm coming to him, but he doesn't come to me. He's just like running to the fucking... He runs away from me, so he's too far away from me that I can't react in time to the pickup animation, so I just YOLO it, and I get baited. So anyway, whatever. Should have died closer to me. I was pinging stay put, I'm coming. Also, I don't know why we used the coffin, because I'm still on board. I have a 40 seconds, this is a 40 seconds board. I'm like, stay put, I'm coming, I'm gonna rescue you, like do a normal rescue with my board. But no, we use coffin, so okay. That's what I mean by both sides play badly, because like, what the fuck are we doing? But also the hunter messes up later on. So anyway, we use coffin, okay. He dies to the coffin tide. Oh yeah, Coffin, I wish I looked this up before the match, but like Coffin Tide lasts so long, like I forgot the precise numbers, but using a Coffin is basically like doing a tide rescue, like an instant tide. I don't know, like it's really good. Like it feels like, oh, you're not using 30 seconds on chair. It's really bad. It's like an instant rescue, right? But no, it's actually not. If you count the seconds, like if you actually look at the numbers, a Coffin is like barely worse than doing a normal rescue. Like it's barely worse. You don't lose that much time from it. Like Coffin is really strong. Coffin is underrated. It's like it's stronger than it should be, really. Like it doesn't need to be that strong. Anyway, so that was a nice hit by the Nightwatch. I don't know how that even hit, to be honest. So the Embalmer does another very mediocre kite. So we're not kiting this game. The ciphers are okay. I guess it's a tie position. Ciphers are good enough for a tie, but at this point I don't know what he does. Like this, he does some like somewhat inexplicably he just leaves chair. Like he sees the cipher shaking and decides, with 2 ciphers left, yeah, I'm not gonna camp, I'm just gonna chase the cipher, and gives me a free rescue. Like, okay, sure, fine. And also right now Lucky Guy gets on coaster, but warp is up. I mean, it just came up, to be honest, and he probably wouldn't have known that, but warp is up, and if he used it properly, this is a terror shot, but he misses the terror shot because he messes up. So that's why I'm saying both sides played badly this match, but yeah. So he misses the terror shock with his warp, but like also it's something that hunters never practice. Like warping against Rollercoaster is something hunters never practice. Like even when I play hunter and I pick warp, like I have a hard time getting a TS on a survivor that gets on coaster because it's not something you normally practice and it's hard to do. Like it's not easy and obvious. Like you need to be quite fast and you need to be like precise with your warp. So anyway, okay, we pop. And oh my god, there's too much to say. I was pinging Embalmer to pop his cipher because he was in middle, and I wanted him to pop his cipher so that mine was the last cipher, and I could like safely pop it because I was away from the hunter. But he kept his cipher primed instead of popping it. So whatever. Anyway, another miscommunication. And then yeah, so we pop for Lucky Guy. He gets up and has time to get on coaster without being hit. Because Nightwatch sucks, he's a slow hunter just walking, and they just go all the way back from 4th stop to 1st stop. I was decoding at 1st stop, so after I pop, I just go to the gate, we open it, and we get delivered from last stop to 1st stop. And we get out the 3rd gate. So yeah, the power of Rollercoaster, especially against slow hunters like Nightwatch. What is Nightwatch? Think about it. Without presence, Nightwatch is a walking hunter, and his walk speed isn't even that fast. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not clerk speed, which is like the fastest in the game. And even hunters that are fast, like even a Hula Baloo without presence, or even a Nightmare that has the poaching ability, which makes him like the fastest walking hunter in the game, even faster than clerk, I'm pretty sure. They're still just walking hunters. It still takes them a million years to cross the map. So Rollercoaster is really strong against this type of hunter. So you should use it. Bye.